Hi everyone, it's Justine here from House of Mahalo. Thanks so much for joining me. So I'm coming to the end of my ephemera making for my Edith Holden projects, and I did promise myself I would top and tail the series with the scraps because if you remember when I very first started the project this time around, I had to start with scrapbusting because I had stuff left over from last time, so I don't want to do that to myself again. I want to get these bits used up. So what I've got here is really just a few bits and bobs that are plain or tea dyed. So I've got a little envelope, a couple of bits of watercolour card. That can be like a journal card, that's just backed onto some packaging. Again, could be a journal card, belly band, envelope, a couple of these timesheet things, and then a tea dyed envelope. So really plain things that can be ephemera very easily, but of course they want stuff on them, they want decorating, so I've got those. And all I'm going to do is a bit of scrapbusting, and this is the kind of thing that I'm going for, where all it is a little bit of the Edith Holden text, maybe some patterned paper or some kind of colour, some fussy cuts, and then just just turned into a bit of ephemera really. So that's one I've made earlier, and then again this is just a bit of coloured paper, some scraps and just fussy cuts. So we've got like a page edge tab thing and an envelope flip out, and yeah, that's kind of just what I'm trying to do. So I say I'm following some kind of formula. It's not a formula as such, but it's with the idea that yeah, I want to use the text and the patterned paper. So I've got various scraps here which I thought would go with Edith Holden. I've got the word scraps, or text scraps I should say, and then I've got the pretty scraps from Edith Holden. And yeah, I'm just going to have a little bit of a play with them, and fingers crossed we can, you know, make some nice pieces of ephemera and use some scraps in the process. That's sort of, yeah, that's the plan. So I'm just going to dive in. Oh, and then I have got my tray of goodies. I've got them over here, but I will bring them in when we're ready to do, you know, that part of the process. So yeah, very simple collage, nothing really to it, but I thought I would film, say hello, and you know, then you can maybe get some ideas or something. So this is a big pile, so I'm just going to put that there, and then I can have the smaller pile next to me. So we've got a bit of yellow, so what do I want with it? Something sort of more on the neutral side, I think. There we go, let's bring in some blue. This is nice. Nice scrap. So yeah, I've got various patterned scraps, just as I said, just things that I thought would work for this project colours wise and all the rest of it. I think I want that to get at the top, so let's go for it. So I think I'll have that sort of there. I think I'm tempted to have that there, which means I'm going to want to, I don't want that great big white border, so I'm just going to oh goodness, tear this down even more, not have any scraps left by the end of it. I still have a white border, but that's okay. Yeah, just something in the background so I can still see the pretty yellows. So what I will do is I will ink that white that is insistent on being there. And then, yeah, I'll bring out my tray of bits and bobs and we'll find something that will fit. Yeah, I don't like complicated, what's the word, complicated, I'm just going to tear that down actually, tear the bottom of it. Yeah, I don't like complicated collaging. I like to keep things relatively simple, because, at least for the background, because once you add the, you know, fussy cuts and labels and whatever it is that you're using, it very quickly becomes like a thing, you know. It all adds together, doesn't it? But for the background, I usually aim for sort of no more than 3-ish things. Not a hard and fast rule, just a ballpark figure. Obviously each piece will be different, but yeah, I essentially aim for that, and then I find that that usually works quite well as a base. And then obviously you can go from there with all the different things you want to add. So I hope you're all doing well. I realise I sort of dove right into it, but can you blame me? I was excited. I like that blue and yellow together, that's very nice. Very spring-like. Okay, right. How are we going to do this? Because I want to bring in the tray, and I want you to be able to, you know, vaguely see what I'm doing. So, I need a bigger desk. Right, here we go. It's a big tray. Can you see? Ta-da! Look at all these goodies. Yeah, loads there. But all nicely organised. So, what shall we have? Now we want something that is big-ish. So we could go too big. We could go, well, the bird might be nice, the kingfisher. That's from some Country Diary themed things. So we could maybe, yeah, do that. And then want something down here as part of the background maybe. So I've got various things to play with. What do I want? What do I want? I've got sort of stuff like this. That can be as part of my collage, maybe. Possibly, but I think I want something a bit lighter. Question mark. Anyway, so yeah, might not be the most thrilling video because you can't really see much, but I'm hoping that you'll like the bits and bobs that I make. I hope that I will like the bits and bobs that I make. We shall find out. Yes, I like that. Looking good. And then if we go with some kind of thing, word label, etc. And we have a bird, so what would we bring in? Some green from the date. It's a bit big. I think I want something a bit smaller. That'll do. It's already cut out, so I may as well go with that. Right, so these pieces I will ink just to make them stand out a bit. So I've had a good old organise of my room this week. I've got some magazine files on my desk. You know, the sort of the wide ones that have like it's like open at the front with, yeah, a magazine file. I've got a few of those on my desk now, and to replace a different, well, I had some sort of what are they called? What are they called? That was sort of off there, wasn't it? Yeah, I had trays on my desk, but they overflowed often. So now I've got these magazine files, which is much better because things are now stored vertically. Which, it's weird, it's more stuff on my desk technically, but it just looks so much neater. So yeah, I'm happy about that. And yeah, it gave me a good chance to just do a proper good old rummage through my stuff. And I've started using these boxes now, as I say, for keeping my little bits and bobs nicely organised. Surprising actually how much things can make a difference, really. Right, so I actually think I was going to round the corners, but I think I won't. I think I will keep it postcard style. It does want backing, but I can do that myself after, because the purpose of today is just a bunch of collaging. Collaging and talking, because you can't really collage without talking, because there's, you know, all the different layers and the time that it takes to choose what you want. Yeah, I think so. Can always add more to it later, but I think I'm happy with that. So off you go over there. Right, what shall we do next? Let's do the envelope for a change. So I was going to keep this open for a side pocket, but this red sort of stamping doesn't really go with what I'm doing. But the envelope is just this really, really nice cream, which is perfect for Edith Holden, and it's a really, really nice texture. I really wish you could feel the envelope. It feels really nice. It's like a thick linen. So I definitely want to use it, but we need to make it more Edith Holden like. So same sort of thing really. I need to find tall enough words. That will do. Right. Let's try and avoid this white border thing. But you see what I mean? It's the same collaging over and over again. Nothing different about it, really, in the grand scheme of things. But I think it's going to look very nice. So I'm tempted to be different and go that way. Right. I think for the sake of having something tall enough, I'm tempted to go with one of these scraps. And then also it gives you the what's I'm gonna call it? what should I call it? The focal point. Right. I do want to tear it though, because I don't want one straight edge, and you know, I want it all to be torn. So wish me luck. Don't want to lose too much of the picture, but I'm going to have to lose some of it, but that's okay. It's just the background after all. Very pretty background, but still. Do that and across there. So as I say, I want to cover up. I think I will put the flower down there, like that. And then I could maybe put something up there. To cover over that. What do I want? What do I want? I've got these large. They're so big. Those butterflies are just so big. They came from like a card making kit, Country Diary themed, and it's just so big. Right. But I will have that butterfly there. Lovely. It's just because the red doesn't really go. So what can I put there? Yes, let's do it. Right. See, it's so handy having this tray, honestly. I thought before I used to find decorating, embellishing things so difficult. And I realised, I honestly thought it was me. I thought it was that I was just really bad at embellishing things, or it just took me a long time to work out what I wanted or whatever, you know. And yeah, from having it like this, it's kind of shown me actually, it was nothing to do with me, it was that I didn't know what I had to work with, because I had everything, you know, stored away. So I'd be sitting there staring at it and going, oh, what should I put there? And having it out in front of you does help, because you can actually see what you've got, first and foremost. And yeah, it really has, it's helped me anyway. I don't like too much stuff because then I get overwhelmed with choice. But I certainly am enjoying having the stuff in this tray. So I've got a tray now for florals. So it's got the Edith Holden stuff in, but it's also got just general floral stuff because, you know, I'll happily use Edith Holden stuff, you know, for other floral type projects. So it's got that, and then, you know, and some other floral, like spring, summer floral type stuff. That's what I've got in this one. And then I've got a forest, greens, like green botanicals and forest one. And then I've got one for woodlands and like winter woods, but also brown woods, so woodlands. And I'm thinking I think I can fit a fourth one in on the shelf that is there. So I might get a fourth one, but I don't know. I kind of went with, you know, what I have a lot of, themes wise, like what I use a lot of. Now why is that different? It doesn't matter. I was trying to cover up that red. I moved things, didn't I? Moved things down. Okay, so we want something else on it now. What do we want? Anyway, so yeah, it's really helped me doing it this way. So I will definitely, you know, keep doing this. It means having this great big thing on the desk, which is the only downside, but it's definitely helping me. I think I'm going to put that there, only because I think it actually gives you something else to look at, because I want to draw the eye away from the red stamping that you can still see. Yeah, funny that. I do like it though. But you see what I mean? It's just, yeah, really, really simple bit of collage. But these pieces will finally get used. And yeah, I'm liking how they're coming together, really. So yeah, I don't know. Obviously I've pulled out a bunch of things, and usually I'm a bit more what's the word? Ambitious. More ambitious than what I've actually got time for, but that's okay. I'd rather have, you know, I'd rather pull out too much stuff than not enough, and then, you know, make the time that we've got worth it, eh? So there you go, very simple. This will be just a side pocket. Yeah, I like that. And you can still see, you know, I don't want to hide that it's an envelope, so it's still there. It's just more in line with my projects. Right. I don't know why I'm fishing through this stuff. I just need to just pick something. So let's do these. I might do a little bit of stenciling on these. Kind of liking that just through the middle, actually. Okay, so I'm just going to pop down here with the trimmer. So yeah, I hope you're, let's just do one at a time, Justine. I hope you're liking how these are coming along. So yeah, through the middle, I like that. Now really I could even make this a belly band, couldn't I? Yeah, why not? Let's do it. So just grab that off, there we go. I don't know why I tore it actually, I want I'd rather it was straight. There we go. I'm so giddy. Oh gosh, I can't cut straight to save my life. There we go, that's fine. I'm very giddy at the moment, so you have to excuse me if my videos seem a bit... if my videos seem a bit hithery. Hithery? Is that even a word? Oh, I don't even know anymore. It's just I'm very giddy because I'm excited to be back, and as I say, I've got a full weekend. Oh, so exciting. It's been ages since I've just done like a full load of crafting and videos, and I'm loving it. It is good to be back. So you'll have to excuse me for a little while if I'm a bit yeah, a bit, I suppose it is a bit dithery, a bit hithery, dithery, yithery, withery. Oh, I don't know. I don't even know anymore. Anyway, that's a belly band now, apparently. Well, it's got a belly band on it, I mean. Okay. Want something with it. Could be a butterfly. Oh, I do like that. Now, do I treat this like the background, or do I treat it like the foreground? Because, you know, you could come in and, you could come in and start adding some scraps to it, because the whole point of this is to use some stuff. So let's try and bring in some text. Oh, that white border. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, you have to excuse me if I go a little bit quiet. It's because I'm just pondering what I'm doing. I'm in the moment. So, just thinking if this might not be a belly band when I'm finished with this, because the plan has changed and I'm now just kind of layering some things. This pretty paper. But this is what I was doing for the prototypes, is I was just kind of winging it, using the scraps, winging it, and just letting the scraps kind of dictate what it was going to turn into, you know. And sometimes that's a good way to do it, especially if you don't really know what you want from something. Then yeah, just let it be, you know. Everything's sticking to me. I think I want some more of the text, so if I put that behind it, that's it better. Yeah, that's it. Just have that peeking out. Yep. Yeah, this is not a belly band anymore. This is just decoration on a card. Yeah, something like that. Da 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 da, la 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 la. But as I say, it's yeah, the ambition, and I'm inking all of these. I don't really know why, I'm just yeah, just to get some stuff used. How long have I been? Oh goodness me. I am slow. Right, so let's build this up. That's the thing with collage. I do find collage does take, you know, it does take a little bit of time to do. But I do enjoy it. And, you know, I've got a certain amount of things I want to get done today. And you know what? If it takes several videos, it takes several videos. Because I am just going to carry on and go with the flow. Just trying to decide whether I want to add anything else, like a butterfly or something. Right, do we? Now this is not a belly band anymore. Do we want it off to one side? No, we like it in the middle. I like it like that. Oh, yeah. Excuse me if I'm quiet. I'm just, yeah, very much just doing my thing, in my element right now. Very much enjoying myself. Okay, that's that. Do feel like it wants a little something up there, so I'm looking for a little butterfly thing. Not little butterfly thing, oh that's so rude. That's a bit big, I want a little one. Got a moth, nope. I am looking. Got a little purple one. Oh yeah, let's do purple. So either way, I hope that even if this video doesn't necessarily teach you anything, I hope that it's good company for you. Hopefully you are doing something whilst you got me on. I don't know, fuzzy cutting, doing some scrapbusting yourself. If you are up to anything, I'd love to know. Do tell me. I am a nosy Parker, but it's just nice because it's nice being able to picture people watching, you know, because it does feel strange sometimes just talking up at the phone up there and just thinking like, oh goodness, what are you even talking about? Who knows? Who knows? Right. So I've done that and now I feel like I want a second. It looks like I'm trying to add a bow to the top of this piece and I'm really not. Now I am. Oh goodness. Oh, that's better. Yes, down there. Go down there. Okay. It just looked funny at the top. But yeah, with all my chatting, there was me thinking, oh, I'll get them all done. No, you won't. Right, let's close up this belly band then. It's no longer a belly band anymore. But you see what I mean? It's like when you play with your scraps and you just kind of go with it. You know, you might start with one idea or something, right? And then, don't pull the butterfly off. And yeah, if you just let yourself just go with it, you know, who knows what you're making? I don't know. This could be a side tuck. It could be a card, you know, for writing on. It could be anything. But it's pretty. Even if you don't know what it is, it's pretty. So again, I'm not going to round the corners because I'm just liking how that looks. Obviously it does want an ink. Just trying to decide if we want to do anything else to it. You know, at some point you could put an eyelet in there and have like a tag topper if it becomes a tag. But for now, I just like it, so it's a thing. I don't know what it is, but it's a thing. So I may as well do another one because I've got two of these. So let's quite liked the idea of being able to use these pieces because they're just, you know, you see what I mean? It's just an odd of something where I've had to cut a page down, and rather than it be wasted, it's just helping decorate the back as a nice, interesting, pretty background, and then you sort of go from there really. So do we want to, I quite like it through the middle, I do. Right. Okay. So we are going to just glue it the whole way. I'm forgetting the belly band idea. How long have we got? Oh, it's been half an hour. That's not bad. That one was quick, wasn't it? That's fine. Oh, it is fun, isn't it? You know, there's not very many crafts that you can say you just kind of sat and played with paper for a bit and it became something pretty and useful. Like, you know, it's just, yeah. Genuinely, how many crafts can you say that about? I'd like to know. If you know of any that are not junk journals and you just play with paper without any care in the world for what you're doing, tell me what it is, because I might go and check it out. I'd love to know. So we've got that. Now what? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows anything? I don't know. I'm just thinking. It's already got a butterfly on it. Down there. Maybe. I do like that, but I think not for me, not for this one. So let's right, let's have a look through the labels again. I hope you're getting something out of this video, by the way. Even if it's just querying what on earth I'm up to. I don't know what I'm up to. I don't know what I'm doing. It's the beginning of something. Now what? I never inked that piece. Never mind. For example, we could completely throw caution to wind and just cover up the middle. Could do. Not with that though, with something else. I've got all these little picture things, so I'm just gonna have a rifle through, see what I've got, because I've got so many things in here. I genuinely actually do not know what is in here, so you have to bear with me. Okay, slight change of plans. I've got this, I've got various strips of washi on my desk. I just felt like there was too much white on it. And then I'm thinking, this big specimen label and a butterfly. Butterflies always help, don't they? I still feel like it's missing something. So I'm going to just try stenciling a little bit, because I think having that much showing for some reason on this one is throwing me off. So just grabbing my brush. Right, I'm going to do it very, very lightly. Lightly, Justine. You hear me? Lightly. Ah, there we go. Okay, yes. Lightly, lightly. I have to tell myself that, otherwise I end up, well, doing that. Pressing too hard. But that's okay. That's fine, that'll do. Put that over there. Just gives it a little something, and then I'm just going to ink this, because as I say, I think it was, you know, those kinds of things. It's surprising actually how much of a difference it can make. If you're looking at something and thinking, oh, it looks too plain and all the rest of it, sometimes it's because it's not inked, and you like inking, or you know, you haven't stenciled it. Yes, let's do that. That's better, isn't it? How are we doing? How are we doing? I would say, I think we've got time for one more, if I don't, you know, if they don't all take me ages. Again, I don't know what this is. It could be a journal card, it could be a side tuck, it could be, you know, the topper of a journal if you wanted it to. As I say, I'm just kind of going with the flow, and all these things can be used. It's just they can be you know, they don't all have to be used in the way that you originally thought. Okay, that's that one. So let's do one more. What should we do? What should we do? I think that's going to take a little bit longer. So let's try for this little envelope. Okay, so we're going to try for some text. So with this tea dyeing, I don't want to cover the whole thing because I like the tea dyeing. It's pretty, isn't it? So I'll just take a piece of this. And that can go there maybe? I'm going to move this over, thinking about it. Put that there. And then I'm just going to see what I want on it as a picture. So that's nice. As I say, I don't want I don't need anything big for this one. I haven't really used many flowers, have I? That's massive. I don't know why I brought that out. Let's try again. As I say, I'm sorry you can't see, you know, you can't see what's off to the side of me. I'm liking the pink, actually. I think I can make something with that. So let's get these scraps down and then I'll be able to see what I'm doing. And I'll just ink this one lightly. And then, yeah, I'll make that the last piece today because I think that's been, you know, a good little handful of stuff. And then I'll do a second video for anyone who wants to watch. You know, you don't have to. But I have to, you know, sit here and do these things anyway. So for anyone who would like to see more of the same, then yeah, oh dear. Oh goodness. Then hopefully I'll be less clumsy on the next one. Who am I kidding? It's never going to happen. Never, never. Okay, that's it. Was that supposed to go under there? It was, wasn't it? Oh no. It's because I started thinking about, you know, video 2 and stuff. Oh goodness me. Okay, never mind. So what I'll do is I'll just tear that down. She says it's supposed to be more straighter. That's it, I think. There, that fits into the curve there. So I'm not gonna ink that, I'm just gonna glue it down so it is in the background. Okay, so that just fits into that curve. Nice, okay, pretty. And then, do I have another of that? Just thinking, if I bring that there, that tiny little piece that usually would go in the bin, then it kind of looks like the Edith Holden paper has like broken up this. I don't know. I'm just making it up now. But in my head, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, let me just a bit sticking out there. That's better. Right, let's yeah, there you go. You see what I mean? So if that picture now goes there, it continues. Okay, that works. Oh, I love that. And I can still see lots of the tea dyeing because, I don't know if you can see, that pattern I got from a plastic doily. It's really pretty. Very interesting. So you're going to go somewhere there. Do we want a word or anything. If I am, it will be something little. Just sort of seeing. That would be like, yeah, let's do that. You probably can't see because I had my hands all in the way, but essentially I'm just going to have half a label showing. So yeah, anyway, what I was trying to say before I distracted myself with what on earth I was doing, I don't know. Yeah, I will do some more because I'm sitting here with the stuff anyway, and sometimes it's good to, you know, you get, what's the word? You get into it, don't you? You get into the flow of what you're doing, and I would like to continue that flow. And yeah, anyone who has missed me, because I haven't had as many videos recently, then, well, you'll get lots of bonus videos where I, you know, I'm just sort of saying, oh, I might as well carry on filming, you know, might as well. Might as well. So you are going there. Super simple. So simple. Really nothing at all to these pieces at all. I haven't opened it yet, this piece. Imagine I'll open it on the side that doesn't have any scraps, so along there, or it could be a top, but I imagine the side. And I'm not going to do the back yet because I don't know if I want it to flip open or anything. I'm not sure yet. But essentially, there's that one. So let's bring them in. Let's see what we've done because I can't remember. Okay, so we've got our sort of postcard card. The kingfisher, side pocket from the envelope. I don't know what's going on outside, you probably can't hear them. And then we've got two, as I said, they can be writing cards or they can be side tucks. They could decorate something because they could just be giant clusters. Who knows what these are, but they're a thing and they're pretty. So that's those. So that's, yeah, as I say, 5 pieces done. And then I've got another, yeah, 5 things to do. So we'll get those done on the second video for anyone who would like to follow along and watch and listen and laugh and goodness knows what else. All right then, well, thank you so much for joining me for that. And if I see you in part 2, see you then. If not, hopefully you come back for a different video. Speak soon then. Bye bye for now.